Well, first let me start off by saying Jan wishes she could have been here, and I hope to share some of her excitement and enthusiasm for this collaboration and for this opportunity to speak, so thank you very much. There's two vital programs of PC Project that work together. And just a little bit of background and introduction. Jan's my wife. We have two children that have PC, and they have exhibited many of the classical symptoms of PC with the thick fingernails and oftentimes infections in the fingernails, the white tongues, the bumps on the waistline, and oftentimes the ear pain. As well as the thick calluses and the blistering was very common, especially as they were growing up. My mom is Mary Schwartz. She's the one in the middle here, and she finally said, let's do something. Let's figure out how we can solve this problem and what we can do. At the time, there was essentially no research going on about this disease that we knew of anyway. And so they founded PC Project, Pachyonychia Congenita. And PC affects people everywhere, right? All countries, all races, all of genders, and so all of these we want to pull in and make part of the PC family. The two vital programs are the IPCC International PC Consortium, which is a group of researchers, physicians, and industry working together. And we also have the IPCRR, International PC Research Registry. And that's where the patients and the patient data is collected. These merge together to find the cure. We need them both. Why is it a consortium? It's because PC is rare. Nothing was being done in our disease space. We needed the brilliant scientists and physicians, and their knowledge and expertise, and the groundbreaking research that they were doing it. We needed to be collaborative. We could not be competitive. There wasn't a big enough space to have competition. And we needed big hearts. Ultimately, at the end, you'll see that love drives everything that happens. And we are very fortunate to have researchers and scientists and doctors who have big hearts. For the past 20 years, the researchers and scientists have given us their love and their expertise. We've had several meetings together. There's an IPCC steering committee that directs the work of the scientific work of PC Project, and they meet regularly. The entire International PC Consortium meets once a year, and this was a picture of the meeting from Dallas, Texas, earlier this year, of everyone coming together with everyone's ideas. Why do we need a registry? It's because PC is rare. We needed to gather that data, we needed to have that data available, and there was so much learned from the registry that wasn't available before. In fact, when PC Project was first started, the main understanding of PC was thickened skin, thickened nails. We now know that the main feature of PC across all types is pain. That's because of the registry, when so many patients reported that. It's a diagnostic pathway, and it's also a source of accurate information for the patients. Most PC patients join the registry without a correct diagnosis. They don't know what they have. Many of them go on the internet and see pictures and say, that's me, that's what I've got. The registry includes reported data, photos, genotyping for a diagnosis. It's really a lot of empowering information for the patient. In addition to just registering with the database, all of the cases are reviewed and the results are verified by the IPCC genetics team, who meet every month. And we are very, very grateful for them for giving their time and reviewing these cases. Jan said sometimes the data comes back and these experts say, I don't think so, and they get retested and just want to make sure it's absolutely true what is happening. It's life-changing for PK patients who have lived with no diagnosis. In fact, we just had a PC patient meeting that just ended yesterday, and so many people there said, I didn't know what I had, no, I didn't get any answers, I just figured I'd survive my life with this, but once they get the diagnosis and know what they have, In fact, one lady I was eating lunch with said, I didn't know if my foot was going to fall off eventually. Right? I just didn't know. When they find out what they have, that it has a name, that they find out about the connection with other people, they often weep emotionally. Jan's had many conversations with patients who, for the first time in their lives, find out what they've gotten. It's an accurate information too. They can compile that, they can compare it. It's much more than just the thick nails. It's often these blisters and the calluses often appear bad, but the most common feature is the pain that all of the patients experience. The registry has grown and continues to grow, and that's kind of shocking to me in some ways, that every month, every week, every year, there are more patients that contact PC Project. The beauty about the registry is we know who the patients are, we know where they are, we know how to contact them, we know their exact mutation, and that is essential for clinical trials, to know exactly what the pharma companies are dealing with. The registry is also used by the IPCC members. It's de-identified, and that allows significant research to be conducted on the data. They study it, they learn from it. It gets published in journals and articles. They are able to do work in their labs. They speak about PC at conferences, and they can teach their medical students more about the disease. And that's a great thing to expand that knowledge about what it really is. The two programs are essential to each other. One could not be successful without the other. The IPCC International Consortium of the researchers, the physicians, and industry merged together with the registry of the patients and the data. And ultimately, everyone's goal is this cure that happens when the two come together. With that, I will turn the time over to Tom and Tim, two members of the registry, to speak more about their experience.